Hey everyone, Wade Vander here with DCTitleGuy.com and DCTG Consulting. Today's video, I want to talk about AI search for realtors, how to stay visible and relevant. So it's no shock, right, that AI is becoming even more of a player, right? In the last 18 months, there's been a 17% jump in users and usage of AI tools, right? And many people are going to these platforms to look up information, they give it prompts, right? And they're trying to solve problems, just like Google. The difference is, in Google and Yahoo and all that, you are putting in information and it gives you what they think is the best results for you, and you have to sift through the information to go find it and then look for it. Not that it's not super helpful, obviously it is, but with AI, it just gives you the answer, right? Who's the best realtor in Vienna, Virginia, if I'm looking to buy a $1 million property for my single family home, etc., whatever. It's going to give you some names, right? How do you show up there? Okay, most realtors have no idea, and they also are being blindsided by how quickly this is all coming up, right? So first step, okay, the agents who are going to win, okay, are going to be trusted local authority people. Okay, and the keyword is local, right? So it starts with creating hyper local geographical content, right? So when people go to chat and they give it prompts or maybe ask it a question, I prefer prompts, is they're giving it very specific things or telling it very specific things, okay? Because they're looking for a specific answer, right? So when they do that, they're gonna pull up people that are creating hyper-local content about the specific thing that they're asking for, okay? So again, a lot of this revolves around creating content. Well, that's video content, could be written content, could be articles in magazines, whatever this is, reviews, which we'll get to in a minute, right? But it starts with getting out of your comfort zone and creating content, because here's the thing. The AI doesn't know necessarily how much production each agent does, right? It doesn't look at the production of the agent to pull up the relevant person based on the prompt that's been given, okay? So think about with the hyperlocal content, you don't want to say, hey, who's the best realtor in Northern Virginia? Or you don't want to create content about Northern Virginia. You want to talk about the thing that you actually do, right? Luxury townhomes in McLean. First-time home buyers looking for condos in South Arlington. Okay, like that's what you want to create content about and do a lot of it, okay? So when it comes to creating massive content, think about neighborhood videos, market updates, pros and cons of living in Ashburn, Virginia, right? What does $900,000 buy for you in Vienna? Not much, right? But think about how specific that content is. It's also content people want to watch, right? Especially if I have a family, especially if I'm moving to Ashburn, if I'm moving to Vienna, or if my budget's $900,000, like that's what I want to look for, okay? So when I put in those specific prompts, AI is going to give me the information and the people that relate back to who's creating that content, if that makes sense, okay? The next thing you want to do is you want to use and leverage video aggressively, okay? So if you don't have a YouTube channel, hit me up, right? Wade at Pruitt-Title.com. I can help you with that. If you're not using Instagram Reels or TikTok, right? Yes, TikTok, right? Even LinkedIn, right? To post content, you need to start doing so, okay? You have to be relevant where people put their eyeballs, but you also have to be relevant where AI is pulling the information from. Okay, again, 17% jump last 18 months. And I think that's going to be more of an exponential jump, right? So in the next 18 months, it's probably going to be like 30%, right? The next 18 months after that, it's going to be 50%. So if you're not playing the game, what's going to happen is you're going to get left out, okay? And the thing is, if you're still sending out postcards and newsletters, nothing against that per se, you need to start pivoting now, okay? So the next thing you need to do is you need to get client reviews that mention the specifics, okay? These reviews could be written, the reviews can be videos. They can be on your Google business page, right? So if you don't have a Google business page, you should get one, because AI like Chat and Claude and Gemini, they pull from that. So set one of those up if you haven't done that as of yet. So when your clients are leaving you a review, you don't want them to say, hey, Wade was great and he helped us and I recommend him to anybody that wants to buy or sell real estate. Give them some prompts of what you want them to say. Hey, Wade was really instrumental in helping us find our single family home in Great Falls. He solved X, Y, and Z problems, right? Or Wade, he helped us buy a luxury single family home right here. Or he helped us get our first condo in South Arlington. We beat out 3 offers, right? Mention where, what type of property, right? Go with the specifics and try to get a lot of those reviews, okay? Whether that's Yelp, Google Business, all that sort of thing, okay? So here's the thing. Who is your ideal client? Who's your avatar, right? Think about who you want to have find you or have your name come up in AI search, right? And you got to create content around that person, okay? Again, not generic, hyper local, very specific, video content people want to watch, right? Around what you do, client reviews, using video aggressively. And if you do this over and over and over and over again, like you have with a lot of things in your real estate business, you will be relevant there. So I would invite you to ask Chat or give Chat a prompt or Claude or whoever, and try to see, does your name come up now? If not, who does? And then start creating content around what you need to do so that you can bump out the people that do come up so that you're there. Okay, I've had multiple people reach out to me in the last 6 months who said they found me through an AI prompt. Okay, so I know that based on what I've done, I do show up and I am relevant there, not just through the prompt on that, but on Google Gemini when it pulls up the AI search results above the links and videos below. Okay, so that's today's video. If you're a real estate agent, you need help with this stuff, your title rep's not helping you, they probably aren't because they don't understand it, right? Reach out to me. I'd love to partner with you and help you become more relevant where people are looking. And also, if you're a title rep and you're struggling and need help with that, I coach and train title people all around the country, and I have the #1 title sales training course in the country that you can buy called the Modern Playbook of Title Sales. There'll be a link below to that course in the description. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate that, and I'll catch you on the next one.